Good morning, party people. Hello.
Good morning.
What's that do?
Your desktop.
Oh,
Just in case the computer.
hi. Can you guys see me okay? Can you see me? What's it look like over there, Shannon? I can't see that. Stupid sun's in the way. Hello. All right. Who is on here this morning?
Oh, chat is popping up on screen.
Is it?
Yeah, bottom corner.
Oh, it's white though.
Yeah. I don't know how to fix that. But it's there.
Okay, let me go back and see what's going on in the... Good morning, Sarah. Hi, Coral. Welcome, everybody. I am Randy, and this is Shannon.
Good morning.
To the Thunderhorse Descendant Claim It Bead Sale. Good morning, good morning. So you may notice that there's a little bit of different stuff. So Jeff was in here doing IT stuff over the weekend. And so hopefully it's good. Who's on? Hi, Sarah. Hi, Coral. Hi, Nancy. Oh, Rebecca's on here. Hi, Lori. Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Rosanna. Oh, congratulations to Rosanna. She was our winner from the Friday. Bunson's on one. From the Friday Facebook Live, she won the little charm necklace that we made. I have some other ones I just wanted to show you guys, see what you think. My mama's on here. Good morning, Mom. Hello, hello, Mrs. Thunderhorse. Good morning, everybody. Back home and have puppers with me again. Oh, good, Mary. Lily and Bunsen are playing. Hello, hello. I hate to go on vacation without my puppers. Hi, Tony. Melanie's on here. Hello. Hi, Nancy. Sorry, I'm getting caught up. Holy Hannah. Okay, is that your new camera? Okay, so let me show you the camera situation. I might have to do some adjustments, but we're going to try it. Here's what it looks like. And whoop. Aha. What do you think about that? Can you see me, Shannon? Is it good?
Yeah,
Looks pretty good. All right. All right. Okay. Go, Jefferson. I see you. Good morning. Hi. Hi, Mom. Let's check out the new camera. Nice and clear. Good morning, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Good morning, Shannon. Hello. Okay, so I think we're all caught up. Hi, Christine. Just making sure I got everybody on the chat. So this is Lily and Bunson's new routine. They just like to go crazy in the morning time now. I don't know why. Well, there's Jefferson. Alrighty, y'all. So if you are new here and you have never done this before, let me just give you a little rundown of what we're doing. So what we're doing is we are doing the Claim It Bead Sale. So what that means is that I'm going to show you some stuff that I've picked up at Taylor's Falls Bead Store. We have limited quantities of these things, so you are going to comment if you want something. It is helpful if you can comment the specific thing that you want, like 2 strands of the tiger's eye, 6mm or whatever. That is helpful for Shannon because sometimes the comments lag a little bit when YouTube buffers. So if you just say like, I want that, sometimes we've moved on to something else. So please be specific in your comment if you can. And then we will write it down. And after the show, we will split everything out and we will make reserved posts for you on the Etsy shop. That's how you can make your secured payments. You will get a tracking number. All of your packages are insured through Thunderhorse Descendant. And la-ti-da, that's how we do. I got my order from last week, and boy, there was fun and pretty stuff in there. The emoji strand is hilarious. Yeah. Hi. Everybody's saying hi to Jeff. Oh boy. It's like real live beading over here. If you're new here, this is real live Thunder House, Thunder Pets. Things just going crazy. I was trying to make YouTube videos yesterday. And Bunsen was he was crawling in the rafters, and I'm just like, this is my cat Bunsen. And then he like fell out of the ceiling. So we got real life stuff going on over here. Lily and Mr. Bunsen just letting you know how happy they are to be alive. You know it. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get this party started. Does anybody have questions before we get started about what we're doing? You just make a comment, and then Shannon will confirm that when she's put you on the list, she will confirm and say that she put you on the list for that thing. Good morning, Deborah. We're gonna try out this whole situation. Ooh. You see Jefferson Jeff put my, oh, I can still see the chat in the, over here. Cool. I'm gonna move this just a smidge. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. Just break it. Okay. I think we're okay. Poor Jake. Jake had to come upstairs to get away from the crazy little pets. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get this party started. So just so you know, I do have the back order list from last week. And I wanted to let you guys know that there was no more of those brown crystals that we had from last week. I went out, they all sold. So we did not get anybody any brown crystals, but I got an alternative that I'm going to show you here pretty soon. And I did pick up some stuff on the list. They had pretty much everything. I'm just looking. Yeah. Hi Elizabeth. No, don't break it. All right, let's get this show on the road. So I got my little sheet. Shannon's got a sheet, so we can be on the same page here. And we are going to start out with the full moon tiger's eye. 8 millimeters. Okay. So you guys, I gotta tell you about this. Oh, do they look clear on the camera?
It's lagging.
It's lagging? Stinky.
Oh, they look nice.
Do they look nice? I gotta look.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they look nice. Do you guys think that that's better than what we've had before in the past? Okay, I'm so excited. So these ones right here are the full moon tiger's eye. So these are dyed tiger's eye. Now in the past, we have had 2 other colors that I named. One of them I named the Northern Lights. That was the blue pink, like a blue pink dye. The other one was Desert Sunset, and that one was more of a warm tone. They're saying it's definitely better. Good. I'm so happy. You can thank Mama Thunderhorse for that, for her donation for the camera. Super exciting. So these guys right here are a yellow gray, which is kind of funny because those are the Pantone colors of the year, right? So I've decided to call these full moon, the full moon tiger's eye, because they kind of have like a night sky, like a big yellow moon situation going on. So we have these both in 8 millimeter. These are the 8 millimeter. These are $18 a strand, and we have 12 strands of them. FYI on that.
Tony, I have you down.
Can you zoom in a smidge? Can we zoom in a smidge? Let me see. Is that better? I don't know if I can do more zooming. How's that? Is it good? Ho, ho, ho. Look at us. Oh, Jefferson did such a wonderful job. Did you guys see that funny thing I posted on Facebook where I was like, Jeff, when I ask him to do things for me? And he's like,
Rebecca, I have you down.
I would like one of the full moon. Yeah. Perfect. They don't look like tiny butts. Yeah, so these are the 8mm. So I have a plan for this. So I'm going to leave this up here while I show you the next piece of the puzzle, because you know I got a plan. Stones or beads? They are stone beads, Elizabeth. These are genuine tiger's eye that have been dyed. It looks great. Yay! I'm so excited that it's working and it looks great. You guys, you have no idea how happy I am right now. This is like the most happy I've been on YouTube in my whole life right here.
Melanie, I have you down.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so then we also have these full moon in 6s. Now in the 6s we have 16 strands, and these ones are $15 a strand. So because I have a plan and I'm going to need both sizes of these. So we have the 6s and the 8s. So these are the same beads, just in a 6. Okay. What are you guys saying? Thank you. Good morning. Hi Donna. Good morning, good morning. Yes, it's great. I know. I'm so happy. So happy.
Tony, I have you down.
My hair keeps falling out. I don't know what's going on. Jefferson donated $5 through Super Chat and is now the life of the party. I'm glad I can help you with your show be something. I can't see the rest of it.
Can be a success.
Oh, to be a success. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Jefferson, so much. We do a happy dance for you. We do a happy dance for Jefferson. I think he deserves one after being able to fix the cameras. Look how great it is. It looks really great on here. Does it look great over there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thanks to Jefferson for donating to the morning coffee. We appreciate you fixing all these cameras. I've never been happier, and I'm so grateful. I love you so much. Oh, yeah.
Rebecca, I have you
Jeff
down.
says no, just keep going.
Rebecca, I have you down for the 6mm, and Mary, I have you down for both.
Good morning. Sorry, having a Monday. Hi, PK. Hey, hey, hey. Panda dance. I'm just letting everybody get caught up. Okay, so again, the 6mm full moon. So I'm going to leave these also up here so we can see the next part of the puzzle, right? Giggles. Ooh, is that Nancy silently giggling to herself? Yes. So the next part of the puzzle are the bone beads. Okay, these are bone beads. These are yak bone. Okay, yak bone. These are from the African trade show. So it comes in like, I don't know if you can see me. It comes in like a necklace form. So this part is 15. So the total on this is 30 inches because it's round. Just FYI on that. And these are $8. So they have been cleaned, they have been bleached, and then they've been dyed to look like patinaed bone. And they are $8. And they're like a long bead. How long are they?
Tony, I have you down.
So it looks like
Rosanna and Nancy, I have you guys down as well.
32 millimeters. Pretty average. That's a little smaller. 32. I would say between 32 and 35.
Mary, I have you down as well.
My eyes and my glasses see you very clearly now. Good, Donna. I'm so happy to hear it. Yeah, so this is the third part of the puzzle, right here. Okay, you see it's coming together. So those are the bone ones. How many of these did we have?
8.
We had 8 of these.
And we have 3 left.
We have 3 left, she says. I should have brought another tub up here. I'm just gonna move these over here. Okay, on to the next piece.
Deborah, I have you down.
There's 2 pieces left of this puzzle. So these are some Chinese crystals. They're 4 millimeters. And I don't know what you guys would call this color. For the sake of the sheet, I just called it like dark navy blue. But I really liked these because they're almost like clearly they have a sparkly finish, right? But underneath the sparkle is like almost a matte blue. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like a matte blue with the AB finish on it. Anyway, these are gonna go perfectly with this. For spacers.
Nancy, I have you down for 2 strands of the bones. So we're sold out of the bone beads.
Sold out of bone beads, she says.
Mary, I have you down for a strand.
Yeah, I'm just calling it dark navy for this situation. So these are 4 millimeter crystals. They are $3. And these ones are a little shorter strand than the usual ones that we get. I don't know if it's like the color or what the deal is. But usually the ones we get are 15 inches. This one is like, looks to be like 12 inches. But I don't even care because it goes great with these beads. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just can't get over it. I'm sorry. I'm so happy. The beads look so good. And Jeff put our little logo up there.
I have Tony, Rosanna, Nancy, Melanie, Lori for 2, Rita for 2, and Rebecca for 2, and they're sold out.
Sold out on the crystals. I don't know that they have any more of these crystals. They have all kinds of different colors of crystals, but these ones might be, I think that's all that's left. Good morning, Prudence. One 6 millimeter strand of tiger's eye and 1 4 millimeter of the dark crystal for Elizabeth Kramer.
Prudence, we're technically sold out, but I can put you on the back order list. Elizabeth, I have you down.
Where is Jen G? Is she on this morning? I haven't seen Jen this morning. We are happy that you are happy, Randy. Thank you, Mama Thunderhorse, for your gift to all of us. Right? Prudence says that's fine. Just letting Shannon get caught up here, so she'll let me know when she's ready to move on. It's gonna be so good.
We're good.
Okay, she's good, she says. I think we're sold out of crystals. Sold
Yes.
out of crystals, sold out of
And
bone.
Prudence and Elizabeth will have to go on the back order.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll have some.
Hopefully. No worries. Okay, here's the last piece of the puzzle, you guys. Here is the last piece of the puzzle. Okay, so I feel like I should have one more, but I don't. So these are, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Malagano Jasper. So Jeff, when I was at the bead store, if you were on the Facebook on Friday, I talked about these, and I think I might have even shown them. So these have different price points. They range from $8 to $10. But this stone is a fairly new stone. But basically what it is stone that has been focusing. Stone that has been broken up and then re-healed by the earth. So it's almost like sectarian stone, which I really love, that whole like kind of mud looking situation. But you can tell it's super cool. So these are brand new. They just came up, literally. Jeff just drilled them when I was there. And he was like, hey Randy, these are new. And he just handed me the plate. And I was like, okay. Fix that. Okay. So anyways, like I said, this is the last piece of the puzzle. So these are, again, ranging between $8 and $10. They are drilled, and they're quite thick for pendants, as far as pendants go.
Mary, which price point one did you want? Melanie, I have you down, and Elizabeth, both for $8 one.
8 millimeters. 8 millimeters thick. $48 millimeters long, which is at what? It's just about 2 inches. Just about 2 inches. And they're all pretty much the same size. I think the price point is like, if you look at them, I think the ones that just have, you know, are prettier faces or maybe have more like color, because the yellower ones I notice are more expensive, are like 10. This one's 9.
Mary, I have you down. And Prudence has a question.
Oh, sorry.
Are they heavy?
Are they heavy? I mean, they're not super heavy. They're rocks. I'll let Shanna decide.
They're kind of light.
Shanna
For,
says they're
for
light.
being that big, they're light. To me.
Yeah, I don't think they're super heavy. I don't. But what do I know? I don't have a scale. I do, but it's downstairs. So, okay, check me out. Check me out.
Elizabeth, do you want 2 then, or just 1?
So here's my plan, y'all.
Rosanna, I have you down.
Oh, I can't see my plan. That's pretty good.
Elizabeth, I have you down for the $9 one.
It's going to make a great necklace. Yes. So here's my plan. I'm not going to use a whole strand of these. I'm probably just going to sprinkle in a couple. But even if you didn't do that, if you just had like these guys, and like that's the cool part. Like these, all of these pendants are going to look pretty neat with it because of the colors that are in the strand.
Tony, there's 3 of the $10
Uh-oh.
and 2 of the $8 ones.
I'm frozen.
Yes.
Oh, what happened? Hold on, we're having a situation.
I have you down, Tony.
There we go. Okay, so these are all gonna look pretty neat, and that's why I picked them. As far as like, if you didn't want to do like a super, you know, you didn't want to use the bone, you could do a bunch of different necklaces with this. As far as like, you could sprinkle in the crystals and use just one strand, or you could do both strands. My plan is to do an actual double strand necklace with the larger tiger's eye on the bottom, and then I'm going to sprinkle the crystals into the second strand. And I'm going to use the crystals down here to accentuate my pendant. And I'm going to take these crystals and I'm going to make a bail. And I'm going to take the bail and go around both strands. So when it hangs, you're going to get something like this on the pendant. I think that's going to be super cute.
Prudence and Coral, I have you guys down.
And then I of course, I'm going to sprinkle in my bone, but I'm probably just going to put that in the front, maybe a couple in the front. But these are also going to make really great earrings to go along and match. Very ethnic looking. I think it's going to be great. And you do get quite a few bones, so you could use those in multiple projects. So I thought this was pretty spectacular myself.
Christine, I have you down, and we'll pick one out for you.
Randy, you picked out beautiful stuff. Thank you, Tony. Suggestion, when you have a bunch of these big focals, put a number on each one so we can just give you that of the item that we want. That would help Shannon. Okay, Mary, we will take that into consideration and try to figure that out.
Christine, the bone strands are sold out. Do they have more?
Yeah, they have more at the store.
I can put you on the back order list.
Mr. Bunsen is sneezing. One strand, Mary. Excellent idea. Yes. Okay. Well, we will take that into consideration for the next show to make sure that we do that. We could get like some little number cards or something. I've seen people do that, and then you put them up like this, and then they have a number or something. But you know, we just got our camera working. We're just one thing at a time. Well, we will definitely do that to make it easier. Okay, so now we are done with pendants. That is all this endeavor, and I got a few little extra things.
Prudence, they're technically sold out, but we can get some in.
Prudence, I didn't see your needle nose plier in the shop. Oh, yeah, Prudence, they got sold out on Friday. We can pick some up. Shannon will put it on the back order. I know there was actually quite a few people, so I'll just restock those on the website. I'll grab up like 6 pairs or 7 or 10 or something, because there was quite a few people who wanted them. And I'll just restock those on the website. Of right. One step at a time. Right, Marianne? I'm just so happy about all of the about the camera situation. I just can't get over. Please do. I want another pair of pliers. Okay. You're not doing your drawing. What drawing, Donna?
Mary, I have you down.
Okay, so for those of you, we've got, how many of these? We've only
10.
got 10 of these. These are 8mm crystals. They're $3. This is kind of like the alternative I picked up because we didn't have any of the other brown. All the other brown from last week that was on the back order list got sold out. So we didn't sign those people up for this one because I didn't know if you wanted it. So if you want it now, this is going to be your option.
Rita, I have you down as well.
So there's a bunch of different colors on this strand. Let me pull one out so you can see all the colors. So it's kind of like a brown, copper, orange, bunch of different colors. But see, I kind of enjoy this. Let me tell you about why I enjoy this. Number one, if you buy multicolored strands, you can use them for a lot of different projects. Like, if you were going to make earrings, you could make a bunch of different colored earrings because there's a bunch of different things on the strand. Even bracelets, like, even because they're all kind of the same colorway and the palette of the colors all go together, you could really just make that work out as just a bracelet or a necklace. And especially if you had a couple of strands, you could do doubles. And that would make it really cohesive looking. So, check this out. What if you needed to add a little something to your
So they're sold out.
sparkle?
Deborah, you're gonna have to go on the back order list. I have Mary, 2 for Rita, 1 for Melanie, 1 for Coral, 2 for Prudence, 1 for Rosanna, 1 for Christine, and 1 for Kennetha. Yes, Melanie, I have you down. Deborah, you'll have to go on the back order list.
Melanie. Okay, fine. I didn't know you guys are gonna like these crystals so much. I could get a bunch of these crystals if you want them. But then it's like, are we just gonna get crystals out? Also, when I went to the bead store on, what day did I go? Thursday? Whatever day I went.
Thursday.
I worked. So you guys know last week I worked at the bead store. Was there more of the dark navy crystals for sure? Nope, those are sold out, Elizabeth, and I don't think they have any more of those at the store.
Prudence, are you sure?
Take one of mine and give it to Deborah. Okay. We got you, Prudence. We're going to take one of Prudence's strands and give it to Deborah. Oh, look at you guys sharing. How big are they? They're 8 millimeters. So when I went to the store, I was working for Diane because her family's going through some stuff right now and she needed time off. And so I went there and I worked for her. And then I thought, oh, I'll go back on Friday. But then I remembered I had my last Jessie Jane's Bead Live. And so that I had 3 lives on Friday. And I was like, I don't think that's going to work. So I told Jeff, and he was like, well, why don't you just do it the last 30 minutes before closing? And I was like, oh, okay, let's do 6 hours of shopping in the last 30 minutes. And he's like, yeah, why not? It'll be fun. So that's what we did. So I just made sure to grab everything that I had on my list for people, and then I picked out this project with the tiger's eye, and then I was just like, okay, stuff. So that's what happened. I got my cape caught up in my chair wheel. Christ. Was it you who told me this looks like a cape? Shannon was like, oh, you're wearing a cape today? And it's just like, yes.
Well, you were walking. It was just flowing behind you. I'm like, that looks like a cape.
Yes, because I'm going to be Superman.
You're not supposed to wear capes.
Oh.
Haven't you seen The Incredibles?
Uh-uh.
Randy. That'll teach you not to wear a cape.
Oh, well, I guess probably because you get it caught up in your chair wheels. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Ah, yay, Prudence. Yes, Randy, you have nice followers. All right, y'all. We only got 2 things left, and then I'll show you just some little fun stuff. So, I think it was Mary. Was it Mary? Let me just double check this back order list.
Who wanted the arrowheads?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was? Okay, Mary wanted some genuine arrowheads. Is that an arrowhead? So Mary wanted some genuine arrowheads. Where? What? Am I missing it?
Rosanna and Jeff's comment.
And now we're all laughing. You haven't seen the So I got 2 here for Mary, but I had 1 extra one. So I forgot that I gotta keep it because it goes. Or did they have extra ones for Mary? I thought I bought 6 of them.
Yeah, well, you have 3 on the list.
I know, that's weird. Let me check. Let me just check this out. Yeah, I got Mary's over here. They're in the secret stash. I got Mary's in the secret stash. Okay, so we do have 3 available. So these arrowheads are $10. These are genuine arrowheads that I had to ask Jeff to bring from his house, from the artifacts room. So these are genuine, just found. They're not like purposefully carved. These were just found. They are from Minnesota. And I don't know what kind of rocks they are, what the deal is, but he gave me a whole bag, a few, I think there was whatever, and he was like, okay, here's your arrowheads, and they came from the artifacts room. That's all he said, and they're from Minnesota. So they're not wrapped or anything. They don't have holes. They're legit just arrowheads that have been found. So I have 3 of those, and they're $10 if you want one, but not Mary, because Mary's got her secret stash over there. So does Rebecca. Rebecca's got her secret stash over there too. Yeah, see, I didn't want to have to tell you guys about the secret stash. Now they're like, what's in the secret stash? I'll show you what's in the secret stash. There's just some randy stuff in the secret stash. That's all that's really in there. So I got this on Thursday. Pretty much spent my paycheck, whatever paycheck I was going to get, if I was even going to get one. Nobody really told me if I was going to be paid for my work the other day. But this I bought. It is silver, and I think this one is glass, but I think this one is a stone. This one is a fossil, but it's just like super amazing. Oh, pendant.
Elizabeth, I have you down.
Elizabeth wants the small one. I'll put it over here.
Is that
for
the
you.
middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Deborah, I have you down for the left one.
I've been working on wrapping myself stash of arrowheads. It is a lot of fun. Deborah wants the gray one on the left. This one? This is right. This is left.
Yes.
Deborah. Secret stashes, Randy's, and special orders. Rosanna, you know me too well. Okay. We have this big fat one left. I kind of dig it, honestly. These are sold out, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, so I have these little guys. So these are just kind of a weird shape. I think I showed these to you on Facebook. They're $3.75 for a bag. You get 20 in a bag. But look how weird they are. I know I showed these to you on Facebook because I was like, oh, I just remembered, I'm going to put these in my necklace.
Lori, they're sold out, but I can put you on the back order list.
For what, arrowheads?
The crystals.
Oh, the crystals. Yeah, Jeff's got all kinds of arrowheads. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Jeff, not my Jeff, Bead Jeff's like a rock guy. That's how all this got started. Bead Jeff is a rock guy. So he has a lot of historical stuff. He has like museum quality stuff. He has like artifacts and all this business. And the funny part is that he knows a lot of these people, because Taylor's Falls is very, I don't know if you've ever, like, you should Google it. Google it. Google Taylor's Falls. You're going to see it's right on the St. Croix Falls River. It's like literally right on the, it's like on a cliff. And there's the St. Croix Falls River goes through, and on the other side is St. Croix, which is where I used to live. So there's St. Croix, you go across the bridge, and then there's Taylor's Falls. And it's a little tiny. It's tiny. I'm not explaining how tiny it is, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there's like 2,000 people there, maybe. But all these tourists come from all over, because it's right in the middle of the, what do they call it? The glacier things? The heat, what are those called? Like the pothole things? Anyway, there's like heat springs underneath the cliffs, and they make steam. There's like all these holes and caves and like all kinds of weirdness going on, and all these people come to see it on the Acorn Falls River. And so anyways, there's a lot of history there, and there's a lot of like forest, and there's all kinds of things. And so Jeff is a rock guy, and so he has all kinds of stuff. And he told me the one time that he was like, oh, I have some stuff from your tribe in North Dakota. And I was like, what? So I don't know, he just does all that stuff.
Lori, I have you on the back order for the crystals, and Tony and Mary, I have you guys down for the silver spacers, and they're sold out. Nancy, you'll have to go on the back order list.
You got Nancy Sullivan for bronze and red copper wire?
No.
Can you put her on the back order for 20 gauge? Wait, let me see what this says.
Lori, I'll take you off the back order list.
Nancy Sullivan, bronze and copper, 22 or 20 gauge. Woo! What's that? Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca has donated $4.99 through Super Chat and is now the life of the party. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate you. I'm just double checking. I'm making my list and checking it twice. Hold on a second. Today I'm Santa. I don't know. I'm usually Goldilocks. Tony wants a bag of these. Do you got Tony?
Yes, I have Tony and Mary, and they're sold out.
These are going to make really cool earrings, you guys. Because they're like this weird diamond shape. I've never seen them like this before. But I'm excited about it.
Can you scroll up on my chats, Randy?
Up on the chats?
On mine.
The glacier potholes. Do you see? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Do you want me to refresh it?
No, can I see your...
Oh, on your chat.
Yeah.
We only have one mouse and we have to share. Ooh. Ooh. Dropped it. Okay, Shannon's getting some stuff straightened out over there. And while she is doing that, we're gonna do a happy dance for Rebecca. And then I'm gonna show you the cute little cool things that I just wanted to show you how they turned out. Where'd the pom-pom? Hello? Oh, there they are. Watch out, Lillard. You guys. It looks good. You're just gonna see me in 4K being a weirdo. See what I really look like on this camera. Oh no! My cape is in the chair. Okay, I'm gonna have to go capeless. I'm gonna have to go capeless. Oh my gosh. Things I never thought I would say on the internet. Here we go. Ready? All together now. Happy Panda Dance. We're going to start with duck face. Like this. Oh, thank you for the mouse. Duck face. And we're going to shake the butt. Weird. Weird. Emphasis on weird. Not cute. Not like, oh, I'm so cute and I'm shaking my butt in my Halloween costume because I look like a sexy mouse. No. None of that. We're going to shake it weird and fast, okay? There we go. We're going to say, oh yeah, and then we're going to say thank you to Rebecca for donating a morning coffee. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, Rebecca, for donating morning coffee. We appreciate you. Give you a little coffee money. Because we had to buy EcoPods. Actually, Jeff bought the EcoPods, but I probably have to pay him back. That's how you get happy on a Monday. I'm still crownless. Just pointing that
Rosanna, those are $3.75 for the spacers.
I gotta get back down on my comments. Who had trick-or-treaters last night? Anybody? We had one group of trick-or-treaters. Just the one. Just the one group of trick-or-treaters. That's what we had. Ba-dum-bum. Are there any spacers left?
No.
No. But I can get more of the spacers. Those are those are like new product that came in. And I know I can get more because I was the one who was putting them together into the little bag and pricing them out. But I just grabbed up a few because honestly I was just going to use them for myself, and then I was like, I will share it with you. So I'm just showing you some of my charm necklaces and how they turned out. We had talked about these on Friday, and I had said, okay, we had made some little small ones like this, and this is like the one that Rosanna won, kind of. And I said, well, you can use this bigger chain and use your bigger pendants. So these are front facing. And then these are the kind, oh no. So I just thought I would show them to you so you can see how they turned out. Here's another little one. Use some of that cute chain and the front facing situation. And then I made a leather one. I think I'm going to make more of these leather ones.
Coral, I have you down on the back order list for the silver spacers.
Yeah. So this is how they turned out. I think they turned out pretty good. You guys like the chunky? The chunky is really good. But like I said, this is just that big bag of larger cup chain that I showed you, or not cup chain. Rolo chain, sorry. The larger Rolo chain. And so these are like a titanium silver, but I have a bright silver left. So now I'm going to make some bright silver ones. And I'm going to be putting these up on the new website. What? Can you get the chain on your left? This one. This little one? Yeah. I can get this. This came from Taylor's Falls. They've got a bunch of decorative chain, and when I was making these on Friday, on just the live, there were some other chains. Remember, I had a blue one and I had some other little decorative ones, and but honestly, I just kind of pick out the ones that are kind of a good price, because at Taylor's Falls and pretty much everywhere, you'll see that chain is really expensive, and if you get a decorative chain, it usually ranges like $3 and up per foot. Like, I would say in Taylor's Falls, it's usually like $3 to $9. Sometimes it's even more than $9 a foot. And so when I find some chain that's on a good sale, like I said, like this kind, this little, oh, that's not the decorative one. There was like a couple little decorative ones I got that were like $2.50 a foot, which is a pretty good price for how cute they were. They were smaller. So usually when that happens, I'll just buy them up. Oh, one of those stones is super cool. Yeah, these are pewter. These are pressed pewter. So they're heavy and they're pewter. And then this is one of those little lotus charms from, what is that? With a tiara cast? I think it's tiara cast who makes those. But I got that from Fancy Nancy in one of the charm boxes she sent me. And this one is a coochie pendant. And this leather one, this thing, it kind of reminded me of the like Nordic Viking situation. My friend Asa, he's into that. And I don't know, maybe I'll send this to him. It's on leather and it's pretty long. So I think that it could be unisex. Very cute.
Mary and Rebecca want some of the Rolo chain.
Oh, the big Rolo chain? The titanium color?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have any more titanium left. I'll have to get that at the store. I can get the titanium at the store. I have bright silver, or well, actually it's not bright. I think it's antique silver. But it's not like this like titanium where it looks like clouded. It's not like that. Could you put that on the list for me so I know to get it? I had candles burning in my sacred space and watched Masterpiece, the movie, Queen and Adam Lambert. Oh, I'm okay with it. And Rebecca wants some of the Rolo chain too. You have been busy over the weekend. Yeah, well, I decided I'm not working on Saturdays anymore.
Melanie, I have you down for half wire. And Rebecca and Marianne, I have you guys down for the Rolo chain.
Rebecca wants 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so that is all I have to show you. In other news, I hope you have a wonderful day, Nancy. In other news, I'll just give you a couple updates. Number one, I had a slight breakdown on Saturday. So I decided I'm not working Saturdays anymore because it's just like there was a lot of stressy stuff. Like I don't adapt very well to change. I'm working on that. That's a thing that I struggle with and I've always struggled with, but mostly because I have a lot of like, I have problems with change. It's part of being an addict. So I'm in recovery. I work on change constantly, but I'm not okay with it. It makes me afraid. So when the new camera came and it was like, oh, we're going to have to figure out this whole new system. And then it was like, oh, we're going to get this new website. And it was like, oh, that wasn't working because my bank froze me again. I don't know why. And that wasn't working. And all these things were not working. And I was just like, okay. And Jeff was like, you just need to take Saturday off. And I was like, you know, that's probably for the best. So I took Saturday off, and I really enjoyed my Saturday. And then I thought, you know what, I can work no more Saturdays. Shannon doesn't even work Fridays. She says no to that. She says no Fridays, no Saturdays, no Sundays. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
Mary, I have you down for the Rolo chain, and Nancy wants to know the price of the little chain.
Oh, can you give me the price of the little chain? This one, I think, is, well, this is not the little one. This little one? I don't know. I would have to look. I would say that this one is probably $450 and this one is probably $375. This little tiny one is probably $250 a foot. But I won't really know until I go to the store. So, anyway, that was going on with that. But also, you guys know my grandpa's sick. My grandpa's in the hospital. So, I had stress from that. And I was just like, okay. So, I decided I'm not going to work on Saturdays. So, when Shannon came to work this morning, I was like, hey, we're going to talk about, like, things Randy's not going to do anymore. I'm just like, I can't help you do shipping because I got to do listings online. And so, I'm going to have to be upstairs. And it's really sad. And so we discussed that. And so now we're just going to change up the way we're doing some things a little bit. And also, we're done with Jesse James now. So we're going to have more time to do designs, more time to do all these things that we got to do and get things on the internet. So I did record a video of some of the secret stash from the Taylor's Falls. And I'm going to put up a little video for people who don't really know about our bead sale. They don't know how it works or they're new or whatever the deal is. Yeah. Well, Grandpa's not doing well. But really, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to change. A lot of people aren't going to change. Pretty much all humans fear change because it's it's scary to move into a situation that you can't control, number one. It's scary because you don't know if you will succeed or fail. So that's scary. And it's just, but that fear of change is what keeps people stagnant. So that's what I was telling Shannon this morning. I was like, yeah, I don't really like want to do some of this stuff. I was like, but if we're not challenged, I said struggling, and Shannon didn't like that word. I said if we're not challenged, then we're just staying the same. We're not growing. And that's not what we want to do. We want to grow. So in order to grow, we have to be challenged. We talk about this all the time in design. See, in my design life, I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But in my business life, I'm like, I'm afraid. My grandpa, he is not doing very well. So he went to the hospital. They still don't know what's wrong with him. They thought he had carbon monoxide poisoning. Then they thought that he had some kind of infection in his blood. And he's just been throwing up and he can't keep anything down. And he's very dehydrated, and now he's really dehydrated, so much so that they didn't want to let him out of the hospital. But he called my little cousin, Kennedy, and convinced her to come get him out of the hospital. And so she did, and then he went home, and then he's like, oh, I'm fine. And then my aunt said that she went in to see how everybody was doing for dinner, because they were working cows. And grandma was like, oh yeah, your grandpa got dizzy, because that's the thing, like he's dizzy. He got dizzy and he fell down and he busted his head open on the bathtub. Yeah. And he's refusing to go back to the hospital. He says he doesn't want to go back to the hospital and he's just being a pain in the butt. And I was like, well, just wait until he's too sick to be a pain in the butt and then ask him if he wants to go. So I did use my powers for kind of bad yesterday. So my aunt was really upset and she called and it was late and I said, this is what you need to do. Number one, you got to manipulate grandpa. It's the only way it's going to work. I said, this is what you tell him. You tell him that if he doesn't go to the hospital and get it figured out, it's really not going to work for you guys because you guys are busy. You guys have the cafe and you have cows to work and we're going to have to take care of him and he's going to hate that. He's going to hate having somebody take care of him. He's not even going to like the words that are coming out of your mouth. And then you tell him, so I guess if you don't want to take care of yourself, we're going to leave Kennedy here so she can take care of you, which he's going to hate. And then you light a fire under grandma until grandma nags him to death where he's like, fine, okay, I'll go. So that's what they're working on this morning. She said, I'm going to tell him that because he's going to hate it and he's not going to want that. And I was like, yeah. So maybe he'll go to the hospital.
Nancy, I do have you down for bronze and red copper wire 22 or 20 gauge.
Nancy?
Yep.
I must have
Sullivan.
missed that. Did you see my request for wire? Yeah, we got you, Nancy. Sending prayers. Like button? Oh yeah, do the like button. She wants the stone that's gray and white. This one. My mom. I got you, Mama. Older people can be so stubborn. Yeah, that's what she said. She said, my aunt was like, why is he just refusing to go? And I said, I don't know. Who knows? He was mad because the nurses were waking him up in the nighttime and all this stuff. But I'm like, you can't just be stumbling around the house, falling down and cracking your head open. Because, my grandma, she can't help, she can't, get him up or anything, you know what I mean? So I told Dixie, I said, you're just going to have to manipulate him and tell him you're going to have to leave a kid with him so that the kid can take care of him in case something happens. And he's going to hate that. And then he'll be like, oh, fine, I'll go.
Tony, do you know what kind of chain you want?
Tony, can you add me to the chain list? I think that just put Tony down for some chain. I'm going to get some chain next week when I go, and I'll try to just find the good, designer stuff with a good price tag. Sounds like he needs to get some IV fluids. Yeah, Rosanna, he was on IV fluids and then he left the hospital. And he refuses to drink water. He said he doesn't like water. It doesn't even taste good. He's not going to drink it. And I was like, why are people like this? Just upset. My aunt was upset. I was like, yeah. Even my dad wouldn't go get him, my dad's usually like, oh yeah, I'll come get you. You don't want to do things the doctor says. Dad was like, you look like crap. You need to stay in the hospital. Is he a smoker? No, he's not a smoker. So basically, he just, they thought he had carbon monoxide poisoning because he was out cutting wood, and he said that he spilled gas in his truck. And so then the chainsaw, you mix the gas with the oil, and he spilled it in the truck, and then he got sick. He was feeling dizzy, and he was puking up, and he was whatever, and he was just really dizzy. And then he went out to the truck, and he got sick, and then he passed out. And so then they called the ambulance, and they met the ambulance on the way into town, and he was still out because he got mad because they cut his clothes off in the ambulance. Okay, so he was not with it. And then they got to the hospital, and then he woke up, and he still remembered everything, and everything was fine. And then, but he was dizzy and puking everywhere. And he has been for 3 weeks. He can't eat, he's not eating. He's eating. Grandma said he had ice cream and a banana yesterday, and he puked all that up, and he slept 1 hour. My grandpa sleeps all the time, and he slept 1 hour yesterday. So this is not good. So my aunt is down there trying to talk him into going to the hospital today. And so I'm waiting for the phone call that said, he said he's not going to go. And then I'm going to call Grandma, and I'm going to be all upset. And I'm going to tell Grandma how upset I am. And I'm going to tell her all the facts and the science. And then she's going to get upset, and then she's going to start nagging him. That's our plan. Because he thinks he's going to go haul hay. I'm like, you can't even walk, man. Anyway.
KB+1, we didn't show any wire, but they were making wire requests. Oh, Pedialyte.
You want to drink Pedialyte? Dixie said she should try to get him some Gatorade. I don't know if he'll drink that either. My grandpa's very picky. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hoping that they can get him in there. He did say he didn't want to go to Watford. He wanted to go to a different hospital, which makes me wonder if the hospital in there told him something he didn't like. So, anyhow, that's the goings-ons with Grandpa. Hopefully everything gets better. It's a little scary because they sent him, well, he didn't send him home, but he went home, and then he had this fall, and now he's refusing to go back, and whatever. So, anyway. But today, you guys, me and Shannon are going to, we got some orders in the queue, which I printed, by the way. We got some orders in the queue. We got our new camera situation going on. We're going to go to the post office, and today, I got to call the bank and see if they will unfreeze my stuff so I can start a new website. Got stuff to do. I hope you all had a wonderful Halloween. Me and Jefferson made Rice Krispie bars with chocolate on top. And we made popcorn balls for the first time. No.
They're actual Rice Krispies with chocolate?
Yeah. Because don't Scotcheroos have peanut butter?
Peanut butter and,
We should have made Scotcheroos.
yeah. What are you thinking?
Well, I don't know. That's weird. Jeff had never made Rice Krispies. That's why we made Rice Krispies. And then we made popcorn balls, and we made them orange. And then Jeff was freaking out because he was like, wasn't food coloring bad for you? And I'm like, let's be festive. I made 6 cups of popcorn, so it's not like we made a whole bunch, we're gonna die from food coloring. And he's like, how many drops are you supposed to put in? Because Jeff is very particular. And I says, it says on here 20 drops to make this color for icing. And he's like, well, this is not icing. And I'm like, well, it's kind of the same amount of stuff that we're making. And he's like, I think that's too much. I'm like, okay. And then we made the popcorn balls, and then we ate those while we were watching Practical Magic. And he was like, these are amazing. The popcorn balls are on the table. Show chat. Oh. Alright. Oh, you're there. We made our orange popcorn balls. And they were amazing. And we even wrapped them in plastic wrap. We had never made popcorn balls before. So we're very happy about it. This one is little. I am very bad at making it, and it's all sticky on me. I put butter on my hands, but it was all sticky to me, and Jeff was like, you can't even do this. He said, oh, I'm a natural. That's what he said. Sending lots of loves and healing for Grandpa. Thank you so much. Orange color isn't that bad, not like red dyes. Wish I could have trick-or-treated at your house, Sam's heavenly. We only had one bunch of trick-or-treaters, but I took my pumpkins that I showed you guys and I put them on the door, and we had all our lights on, but we only had one group of trick-or-treaters. But that's one more group than we had last year. So we did that. What else did we do? We made a complete mess of the kitchen. We ate junk food. Oh, we watched Death Becomes Her with Meryl Streep and Goldie Hawn. You guys, Goldie Hawn is like my favorite. So anyway, we did that. And then we watched Practical Magic. And yeah, hung out with our dogs and cats on the cuddle couch. Is your daughter out of the trick-or-treat phase? No. I think she was going to go to the movies with her friends. We gave her a movie card for Halloween. Send popcorn balls with your order. I haven't even got to try them because, well, you know, me and Jefferson, I've never made Rice Krispies with chocolate on top before. And then, so it's like, we melted the chocolate and we put it on the top. And then I was like, okay, we gotta wait for it to cool down. And then we waited and waited, and it was still like not set up or whatever. So I was like, maybe we should put it in the fridge. And so then Jeff said, let's put it in the freezer. So we put it in the freezer, and then we were watching a movie and forgot about it, and then we took it out, and that was like a brick. And I was like, now we gotta thaw it out. So then he cut it. And I was like, be careful, you're gonna crack the glass dish. And then, so about 4 hours later, they were kind of like thawed out a little bit, and he had one, but I didn't get to have one yet, because I was like, ugh, because I was having hot cocoa, because we were just doing all the things. And when Jeff went to the store, he got me hot cocoa, all kinds of different flavors of hot cocoa, because I love hot cocoa, and it's hot cocoa season. Yeah, with cream on top. So I had the cinnamon one, which was super spectacular. So that's all we did for Halloween. I didn't know that you had a daughter. Yes, we have a daughter. It's so she was inflatable Garfield. Yeah, Jordan was. She was the inflatable Garfield cat this year. Okay, you guys. So that's all I got going on today. Not too many things. I'm going to make the custom orders, and then I'll be posting them up on the website. So I have the back order list, and so when you get your custom order, just make sure you look at the picture and you look at the list to make sure what you had on the back order list. If it is not correct, don't purchase it. Message us through Etsy, okay? So once we start having to, like, if you purchase it and then we have to refund you, that costs us extra money, and we don't want to do that. Just message us before you buy it, and then we'll fix it before you buy it, if there's an issue. I think we've been doing pretty good lately, though. Yeah. Now that we're organized. But the back order list, some of the things were not available, so you're just going to want to look on there. Yes, it's cocoa season. I know, I'm so excited. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this new camera setup, thanks to Jefferson Ham. Look at that. And it's good. I think it's really good. I'm so excited. I can't help myself. All right, you guys. You'll be hearing from us later on today. I hope you all have a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye!